Procrastination, overwhelm, so much to do, you can't do anything. How many of you have felt that place of overwhelm, that place of procrastination? Everybody goes through that. So we're gonna talk about that today, what you can do to get out of procrastination and overwhelm. And before we do that, my name is Tally and I am a coach. I work with leaders and influencers to create maximum joy in their life so that they can create maximum joy in the lives of others. And we are here today talking about overwhelm, talking about procrastination, because all of us go through that, and it's really learning how you can reset yourself out of that more quickly to get moving into the things that you are made to create in the world. So when you get in that place of overwhelm, there are three things that you can do. The first one is to notice that you're there. Just begin to bring awareness to it, to notice like, oh, I'm getting in that place of overwhelm. Even having this conversation right now, like being able to name it, being able to be like, okay, I'm procrastinating right now. I think I'm feeling overwhelmed. So what is it for you? How do you know that you're in a place of overwhelm? Is it like a tightness in your stomach? Is it you see yourself doing everything really quickly? You have a real low level of patience for things around you. You're just like, Rrr. For me, I notice it when I am like cleaning everything, doing things that like I do not need to be done right now. I'm like, what is it that I'm avoiding right now? What am I procrastinating? And usually I'll start to identify something that I'm afraid of. Usually it's some kind of like something that I'm new to, or I don't feel good at, or I'm projecting out in the future, like a way that it's supposed to be and I don't really know how to get it there, or it just feels like too many things that are not even possible for me to accomplish in the amount of time that I have. So noticing is the first thing. The second thing is just bringing a sense of compassion to yourself in that moment. So like it could be just celebrate the things that, like with my clients, a lot of times if they're in overwhelm, we go to 5 things, bullet point 5 things, laser real quick right now that are going well, that are working, that you are creating, that you are accomplishing. And it's just getting into that place where you're getting out of the self beat up, getting out of the like should, like negative self-talk about yourself. I'm lazy. You can get into that place, and that actually slows you down more. You think it's going to motivate you, and sometimes it kind of can short-term motivate you a little bit, but in the end, it usually slows you down or even brings you to a complete halt. So getting into that place of self-compassion, maybe that is like, here's what I have to do. How can I bring support around me to accomplish this thing? Maybe it's, learning a skill, asking somebody for support, taking something off of your plate that you think you have to do, like actually looking at it and going, what can I let go of here? But it's getting into that place of compassion for yourself. So ease up on yourself, notice, and then compassion, get support, whatever the things are. And then the third thing is just to get into some action. Because when you just get into that place of being frozen by how big whatever it is there is to do, like you just don't do anything and then you feel worse. So breaking that thing down into some bite-sized piece, getting into some small piece of action toward it. Those are my solutions right there. At least 3 things that you can do really quickly. Notice where you're at, self-compassion, and begin taking a step. So what is one thing recently or that you're in right now that you're feeling like you're procrastinating? Feel free to type it in, because this is really supportive and you guys will help each other in noticing some of those things. What's a way that you can celebrate yourself right now, get into compassion, ease up on yourself, and then what's one step you can take toward getting that accomplished? So hope this has been supportive for you. Blessings today. We'll be back. Oh, by the way, if the place of support, we talked about support, if that's something you feel like you need, like you could really use more support around you in some of these places of scaling whatever you're doing, moving something forward. If you regularly are feeling like, just stuck and would like more support, I am doing a group coaching program. It's called Catalyst, and it's a way to get a lot of support without having to jump into an entire coaching one-on-one package. It's a group coaching package, and so you can get a tremendous amount of support from me and from other people in the group. So if that's something that you're interested in finding more about, feel free to message me. You can just message me directly and I can send you some information about that. But hopefully this has been a blessing for you today, and have a great week getting into some action, self-compassion, and noticing. Blessings.